years ago, you told me a story about projecting out of your body with your spirit. I don't just to pick out a term to use for it, etheric projection.
Yeah.
Now, is that similar or the same in principle when a spirit takes you over and kicks your spirit out of your body? Is there any similarities between the two?
Well, let me sort of start from a point a bit distant from that. Many years ago, there was a man called Alexander who claimed he was king of the witches. What this man did, he went to the Ashmolean library, he went to all the ancient libraries on early witchcraft, and he tore out the pages that would disagree with what he was going to write. And he rewrote the history of witchcraft to the present day and claimed his family was in direct line. This is absolute nonsense. But he had a woman there who had the most evil aura I've ever seen, and she used to kill people for him. Okay? Now, I never look for fights, but she wanted a battle with me. When you become known as an expert in anything, there are other people who always want to challenge you, and she kept challenging me and pushing me. What happened was, see, the astral substance, the substance of your astral body is plastic. It is, you can mould it by the effort of your will. And I went through her letterbox as a snake. Now, that's the astral body. If you project your etheric body along the same lines and you coagulate with your astral body, you can form a partial solid. This is one of the secrets that a magician will use to move objects in a locked room. Okay, so I then went to her, went up the stairs as a snake with some solidity, and I gave her a bite she wouldn't forget. Okay. What I want to say to you is that Padre Pio could do this, a very famous healer, an incredible man. Okay. He could do this, and he has appeared to a lot of people in solidity when they've been very ill. Okay. And yeah, so it is possible to coagulate. So there are actually 7 bodies. I could only ever do 2 or 3. I didn't have the skills to do more than that. But there are times when it can be used to have justice.
During the time that you had the condition, did you ever experience or catch the thing that had taken you over using your psychic abilities?
Is it?
Yeah, it's recorded.
Okay. Now, I had done several exorcisms where I'd been called out, and I'd prepared myself. I'd got ready over 2 or 3 days there, put a lot of work into this, and it was just pure imagination. I was called out, and I believed it was another false alarm, and I suddenly realised I was in the very deep end, and I hadn't prepared properly. I did become taken over by the Spirit, a very powerful Spirit, and it put me through 18 months of agony. I became armchair bound. I could only breathe through a plug in the wall. It was very difficult. I knew what had happened, but I was overpowered. I was out of my depth. I hadn't prepared my defences properly. It took me probably 18 months to get free of this. And the repercussions are still there with me of what I went through. I want to say that you have to live a very special kind of life to be an exorcist. It's a lonely kind of life, and it is one that you don't choose, you are chosen. You are chosen. I can remember certain things before I was born, and when I came to this earth I thought, what have I let myself in for? I'm in the autumn of my life now. I'm retired. I'm preparing to be called home, but I'm proud to say I've battled with some very powerful spirits and saved a lot of people, and I can see on the other side of the fence. When I go there is a lot of, at the moment they're very vague spirits who want to say thank you to me. But when I get over there, I will see these people and I will feel how grateful they are.
It's been said that with some forms of schizophrenia that the voices say in the thought, basically they'll pick out the worst things that have ever happened to you and they'll keep shoving them right in front of your face to make you feel bad, to make you feel low, and just to create a traumatic stream of negative energy to which they can feed off. And as well as that, if you're in a state, your immune system is down, so to speak. Now, I'm sorry to speak over if you're about to answer, but I just wanted to say that they can access memory.
They can see inside us. They can see inside the higher levels of spirit. There are lower levels. Amongst the most dangerous of these are the hemophagists. The hemophagists, they feed on the power in the blood. Now, just as you spill blood in the sea, sharks will smell that from miles away and they will come. The reason why a lot of the old sorcerers would spill blood in blood sacrifices, and some still do, some huntsmen don't realise what they're doing, but when they spill blood, there are spirits in the air who will come and feed off that. And there are people such as Winston Churchill who become bloodmongers. They thrive on the spilling of blood, because then the spirits that come to them as a reward, they can help them in various ways, and they feed on the person, but sometimes there are little rewards given. There are many. The lowest type is the elementals. These are your types of spirits that live in old houses, in damp skirting boards there, that will give strange smells and strange noises and scufflings at night. They are the lowest and the easiest to exercise.